Hi, I'm Ketsy. Welcome to my channel, Candid Crafter. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys the two new watercolor palettes that I recently set up. There's two because I wasn't sure which type that I would prefer. This first one is just a metal tin where you can fit 40 half pans, and then this other one is more of what I see artists use on YouTube, but a plastic version. But I decided to get the metal, so it's got wells and there's no half pans. So if you would like to see me set these up, sit back, relax, and let the crafting commence. As there's a lot of footage to get through, this video will be broken up into two parts. This is part one. So the first one I decided to set up was the metal tin that can hold 40 half pans. This one actually came with 20 full pans included in the set, but I decided to go ahead and buy half pans because that's what I'm used to using, and I wanted to be able to fit as many colors as I could in this tin. So when I knew I was ordering this and that I had 40 slots to fill, I decided to go ahead and get a few colors that I have been wanting. So 24 of these are from the Denise Allotting Earth-Friendly refill set, and when I bought that refill set, I also purchased a tube of black and a tube of phthalo blue, and that brought my total up to qualify to get a free Da Vinci Violet mixing set. So that gave me 6 other tubes, 3 of which were duplicates, 2 of which were too similar to colors that were in the set, the mixing set, for me to use. So then that leaves me with the colors that I bought specifically for my palette. I'm really picky about oranges, so I got this permanent orange, which is PO62. Some other colors that I bought specifically from Daniel Smith was Potter's Pink, which Da Vinci doesn't have. Let me zoom in here. Potter's Pink. Also I got Rose of Ultramarine. And one more, and Daniel Da Vinci does not have this color. Quinacridone Coral. So I bought ignore that. I bought a Hansa Yellow Light. I also purchased Sepia. I also got a Sap Green. So this Sap Green came with my Da Vinci Violet mixing set, and the Da Vinci Violet mixing set comes with Viridian Green, but I contacted them and told them I don't like using toxic colors and asked them if they could just leave it out, and instead of just leaving it out, they asked me if I wanted to replace it, which is really nice of them. So I was able to get this Sap Green for free. Well, here's the black I bought. I also purchased Ultramarine Violet. I also purchased Brown Matter. When I purchased this, I purchased a white watercolor, and so this last time I purchased white gouache instead. And let me show you guys, this gouache is thick with like 4 C's. It's so thick. So the second thing for me to do was to cut each and every one of my Da Vinci colors out of their half pans and put them into regular sized half pans. Da Vinci uses oddly shaped half pans. They're more square, the walls are thicker, and they're like really soft. So they were really easy to cut with a box cutter. It was dangerous, but I was very careful. This was a very messy process for some of the colors. I'm looking at you, Cerulean Blue Hue. So it was really messy, but I cut every one of them out, put them in half pans, and because they were so soft and malleable, even the ones that weren't messy, I was able to mold them and like manipulate them to be able to fit in the pan. So after that was time for step 3, which was determining the order of the colors. The way I decided to set this up was to start with whites and yellows and end with my neutral colors, similar to what you would see on pre-made palettes that you get or on paint websites when you look at the paint swatches. After I had the order of the colors, I went ahead and I got all the half pans that I already have and laid them out in the order that they were supposed to go, and then I got empty half pans for the ones that I needed to fill or mix myself. That leads me to step 5, which was filling any half pans that needed paint. After step 5 comes step 6, which is arranging my half pans in the tin. As I was filling the half pans with paint, I was also adding little magnetic strips to them so that they'd be able to stay in the palette, and the ones that were already filled, I had already placed the magnetic strips on. So this part was pretty easy. The last step was to swatch everything out. This was by far one of the best steps. I really enjoy watching swatching videos, so I'll leave this for you guys to watch uninterrupted. That's all for part 1. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing, but only if you want to. Don't forget to check out part 2. It's already uploaded and it'll be linked right now in the cards in the upper right hand corner as well as on the end screen. And as always, you never have to be the best, just try your best, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!